इंग्लिश एडिटोरियल जून PD 2023। देखिए यहाँ पर देयर इज ऑलवेज ए नीड टू गो द साइंटिफिक वे। देयर इज ऑलवेज ए नीड टू गो there is always a need to go the scientific way. Science is a systematized body of knowledge, and the Western science is a systematized body of knowledge, and the Western thinkers made a single contribution to the world by way of thinking in a scientific way. लॉजिक हम देखें क्या कि लॉजिक इज द बेसिक ऑफ साइंस। साइंस देखिए साइंस डजेंट एक्सेप्ट थिंग्स merely on the basis of assumption. It goes all out the hard platform of logics. हार्ड प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ लॉजिक एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन इज द वेरी बेसिक ऑफ साइंस। Renaissance in social life in India was reintroduced by drawing inspiration, were subjected to much criticism. They wielded a lot of influence on Indian thinkers like Raja Ram Mohan Rai. It is not only then shall it be possible for us to come out of the age-old aberration of vague lines of thought and action. In the 19th century, we have three main thinkers who had revolutionary ideas: Darwin, Karl Marx, and Sigmund Freud. Darwin propounded the theory of survival of the fittest and stabilized animal ancestry of man. Karl Marx propounded the theory of dialectical materialism and said emphatically that man lived by bread alone. देखिए यहाँ पर क्या कि आपको कार्ल मार्क्स propounded the theory of dialectical materialism and said emphatically that man lived by bread alone. There was nothing beyond. Mind and money meant everything in life. देखिए mind and money देखिए mind and money meant mind and money meant everything in life. Freud said that instinct and emotion made the life of man. Instinct and emotion, instinct and emotion made the life of man. He established the importance of sex, emotion, and the said diseases and evils are created by suppressing this emotion. He established the importance of sex emotion. And said disease and evil are created by suppressing this emotion. देखिए all of them यहाँ जो कहा गया all of them put forth the idea that man did not live by bread alone. He needed something more, and this something more was more important. They also said that mind was not the ultimate reality. There was something more beyond. This gave man a spiritual character and established divinehood of man. These ideas completely revolutionized the thought of modern man, and they began seeking new horizon in the spiritual realm. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लाइन यहाँ देखिए जो कहा गया ये बहुत अच्छा है क्या कि इट वाज इस्टेब्लिश दैट मैन वाज नॉट ओनली द फिजिकल बॉडी it was established that man was not only the physical body, something more, that is he had other bodies also in which his consciousness worked. यहाँ पर आपको ये चीज़ देखिए it was established that that it was established that man was not only the physical body. It was established that man was not only the physical body. It was established that man was not only man was. It was established that man was not only the physical body. Man was. It was established that man was not only the physical body. It was established that man was not only the physical body, but something more. That is, he had other bodies also in which his consciousness worked. They further went to point out the undisputed superiority of man over others. And it will not be out of place to mention Dr. Hindley and William Crookes. One more important quotation is Darwin's theory of animal ancestry and propounded the theory of mutation. This gave a new impetus. To the idea of man's divinity. Man was seen a new perspective. His free hand gave him great opportunities. His free hand gave him great opportunities to work great things, and this made him great. One special thing about man was discovered that he was the only creature who did things for the good of others. Thus strengthened the spiritual character of man. It was alone who constructed the building and made things of permanent value. फर्दर यहाँ देखिए क्या कि further studies of man reveal that further studies of man Further studies of man reveal that man was not a part of crowd. Man was not a part of crowd, but an individual. देखिए studies of man revealed not part. क्या कि study of man revealed not part. देखिए study of man revealed that man was not a part of crowd but an individual. यहाँ पे देखिए क्या कि man was not a part of crowd but an individual. He was born with an individuality. In that he was born had individuality. That is every person had some idiosyncrasies. देखिए every person had some idiosyncrasies since birth. This made him to adjust his life in the society. That is he had to round up angularities of his personal personality to adjust and adapt with others. Those who could do this become popular. Those who could do this become popular and earned name and fame. The psychologists, while working in the field of study of individuality, pointed out something new in the constitution of inner self of man. They said that man had virtually two aspects of his divine soil, via the animal soil and the human soil. This means that every man lived in two lives: one of animals, that is a lower life, and other the life of divine man. The higher life to be a perfect man, the highest to be a perfect man, the man had to get over his animal soul, that is animal-like habits. The more he was successful in it, the more perfect became his human soul, and he worked on divine plan. In view of above study, it was established that man's problems were neither social or economic. In view of the above study, it was established that man's problems were neither social nor economic nor psychological. They simply concerned the development of the individual. This led the modern thinkers to believe that they all emphasize that the individual must choose his path and proceed towards higher wisdom. This would give a new turn to social studies and modes of living. It may be mentioned here that Goswami Tulsidas had written that the world of your creation was your greatest enemy. The world of your creation was your greatest enemy. He also gave a character of conduct to win over his enemy. He also gave the character of conduct to win over this enemy. Our young readers would do well to make a study of their our young readers would do well to make a study of their new ideas and try to prepare themselves to meet two children of lives. यहाँ देखिए क्या कि वन यंग लीडर्स would do well to make a study of their new ideas and try to and try to before and try to be sorry and try to prepare themselves to meet new challenges of life. Our young leaders would do well to make a study of at the new our young leaders would do well to make a study of their new ideas and try to prepare themselves to meet new challenges of life.